NBA now. You know, the season's obviously almost over. Lakers have faced some issues. AD's just came back. He looked rusty, but he might be slowly getting into a groove. Had a couple nice games. LeBron's about to come back. I think everybody thinks it's going to be, well, the popular choice is going to be Brooklyn versus Lakers. I think most people think that. What do you guys think?
One of those teams is not making it to the finals.
I feel the same way.
One of those teams is not making it. And both of them are playing like shit right now, too. Like they're not hot at the right time, and all the injuries too that they're dealing with. I mean, Harden I know just came back, so maybe they can get some group. But then Kyrie Irving got hit in the face, and he has to sit out now too. So we'll see how he is. But that chemistry, they don't play defense that well. I don't like the Nets' chances, man. But the thing that's hard in the East is that those guys, the other teams there, I don't know. Like, is it Philly that'll be the team that beats them because they're right there, and then Milwaukee. I don't trust them in the playoffs. So it's a little tricky, you know, seeing who that other team is. But the Lakers, on the other hand, man, they got some real threats in the West, like from 1 through 8. Like all those teams, and now we got the play-in tournament. They may not, if they end up in that play-in situation, they may not even make the playoffs. Well, let's talk about the finals, man.
Real talk.
Like,
what if Curry scores 50?
That's what I'm saying. Dude, if it's because right now the Warriors are 8th and I think the Lakers are 7th. If they play each other in that first round, I can see the Warriors beating them. I can see it. And then they get Memphis, or I forget who the last team is. I think it's San Antonio. Like either one of those two teams could catch the Lakers in that last game for the 8th spot. So, and it's one game. It's just one game. Like anything could happen. So I don't know, man. We'll see. It's gonna be crazy. The West is gonna be wild. Like Phoenix and Utah this year. I mean, out of nowhere, those two teams are just, you know, the two of the top teams right now. I like if Donovan Mitchell didn't get hurt, I think I'd be picking Utah, honestly, to beat, like, say, the Lakers or whoever it would be to get to the finals. But Donovan getting hurt, you know, I don't know how it's going to be when he comes back. Phoenix, I love Chris Paul, man. I love what he's doing right now. And he's hungry. Like, he's real hungry to finally get over that hump. So, man, I just say, I'm not sure who it's going to be. But to think it's going to be Brooklyn versus LA, I'm going to say no. I'm going to take the field. I say one of those teams for sure. And if I had to say, I'm probably leaning towards the Lakers not making it to the finals and maybe Brooklyn getting in just because the rest of the East is kind of like, yeah.
What you think, Devin?
Yeah. Brooklyn, I'm thinking about Brooklyn, man, because, you know, they had a whole bunch of carousel of injuries, man. So I want to say they probably played as maybe less than 15 games. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Something like that. I'm like, I don't. That's not an issue in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? When you don't have that chemistry in the playoffs, that's the issue. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Teams in the East, it might mean subpar, but they have played together. When I think about the playoffs, you know, you making, you know, mid-time adjustments and all of that, makes me think I don't know if Brooklyn can make it into the finals, man. They might not even see the Lakers. So Brooklyn, man, just because the cohesion is not there for them. And then the Lakers, see, they gotta avoid that 7 seed, man. They gotta get in that 5 because
they're safe if they're 6. It's 7-8. 7-8's the one they gotta Okay, if they get 6, they're in.
I get worried if they get. That's if they get in the play-in bracket, then I don't know if I get them in the finals. If they're able to avoid it, then I can in the finals.
There's just so much competition, man.
But, you know, I like Phoenix. I like Booker, what he's doing. But yeah.
The Blazers are starting to get healthy too at the right time, and Dame is finding his stroke. CJ's in there. Powell is a great addition. Nurkic is healthy. I mean, that's a scary team right there in the middle.
Melo's playing really great.
Yeah,
Melo has turned back the ball.
Yeah, man.
Melo is balling, man.
Yep, and right now they're in the fifth.
Chicago. Too, man, Knicks doing it.
Oh man, the Knicks. Now, see, that's the team that if the Knicks and the Nets play each other somehow, some way, they get matched up, man. I don't know. I feel like the Knicks can catch them
for real.
Yeah,
for real, man.
Yeah.
With the big three, though.
See, that's the question.
What one of them gone?
If they're healthy, if they're all healthy, I would say. I would still pick the Nets. If I had to put money on it, I would pick the Nets. Yeah. But I wouldn't feel confident because I think the Knicks, with Tibbs as the coach, they're playing strong defense and they're going to be hungry because the whole Battle of New York, I feel like that's going to be a real heated series, Knicks and Heat back in the day, This right here, I feel like that could be a dangerous matchup for the Nets. I'm just trying to pull it up right now. So the Nets are second right now. So first round, if they just kept it like this, they play the Celtics.
Easy.
Take a smack the Celtics.
I think they beat the Celtics.
Yeah. That's for all.
I think they beat the Celtics. With Jaylen Brown gone too. Yeah. Yes, that's a wrap. That's a wrap.
Props, man. Too much props.
Yep.
I'm actually disappointed in the Celtics this year.
Even before the injury, even before Jaylen Brown was out, they were disappointing.
Yeah, probably the most disappointing team.
Yeah,
we're based in Massachusetts, so we have a lot of delusional.
Oh man,
we got a lot of delusional Celtics fans that think they're on the right track, but they're not. They were disappointing all season, and I think the Jaylen Brown injury, they might not make it. They might not stay in this.
Actually, you're right because they may not even get in. Because watch out for the Wizards, man. Yeah, Wizards are playing good basketball, man. Russ is on one right now,
bro. He's on Super Saiyan right now, bro.
Yep.
He is Super Saiyan, man. Super Saiyan 5, bro. I mean, it's so funny because I was talking so much shit about Russ the first half of the season because he had a slow start, but all of a sudden he passed Oscar Robertson. He's not having normal triple doubles. He's having 20 rebounds and 16 assists. And I was talking shit about him. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna hide from it. I think Russ shut me up. He heard me, man.
I can't lie, man. I was like, man, he's going to the Wizards. This doesn't feel good. On his third team now. I'm like, I don't know. But he's proving a lot of people wrong right now, man. And I'm enjoying watching them. And him and Bradley Beal, they're finding their chemistry. Bradley Beal got hurt, so we'll see how quick he comes back. But I like the Wizards right now, man. And a low-key nice pickup for them was they did a trade with the Bulls to get Gafford. That dude Gafford can ball. I was actually mad that we let him go because him and Russ, they got the pick and roll going, and he's looking for him underneath the basket, and just he's so efficient. That's a strong team, man. I like their chances. I don't know, man. We're gonna see. It's gonna be a fun playoffs for sure.
It is. And if I had to hang my hat on the pick right now, I would say Philadelphia and the Clippers. I feel like we didn't bring up the Clippers. I think Rondo and DeMarcus Cousins.
That Rondo pick was big.
That Rondo pickup was gigantic. Not big, gigantic. And I really think he gives them that edge and that leadership that they were missing and that high basketball IQ. And that team's leading the league in 3-point shooting. I just really think the Clippers and Philadelphia. I'm only picking Philadelphia because I think Brooklyn has too many. They didn't play enough games together. Like you said, Devin, it's been less than 15. So I'm not going to pick them. I think Philadelphia by default because Joel Embiid's looked great this year. So I'm going to go with them for now. What you think, Sammy, as of now?
I'm a still rival Brooklyn, man. I only because of the fact their first 2 rounds might be super, super easy. and that will give them time to get their legs, to get that rest that they really need. Because whether it's Boston or Washington, that's probably going to be a 5 or 4 game series, and then the next series might either go the same way, and then by then they might have that build up thing, kind of like the 08 Celtic team when they went on their first year. So I'm gonna still ride with Brooklyn on the East. The West, it's really tough for me because I don't want to count LeBron out.
Right. It's still LeBron.
I don't want to do it, but he's coming off of an injury. He's older now. If he's in that playing tournament, I don't know if he can go through all out of it. I'm just not sure. So I'll actually like your Clippers pick. I'll go with Clippers in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
If y'all had to pick right now, just for shits and giggles, who would you pick?
Oh man. Damn. The West is trouble. You know what? The East. Sammy, I like what you're saying about the Nets, man. The more I look at it, because I'm looking at the standings, I'm trying to see how things will work out. Like, even though I feel like their defense isn't good and they hadn't been healthy, but they got a pretty straightforward road to the finals.
Yeah.
It's pretty straightforward. So I think the Nets are still in a good spot to get there. Now, on the West, that's where it's dicey. It's dicey. I mean, as hot as Steph Curry is right now, man, I would laugh if this man gets this team like to say even the Western Conference Finals. Like that would be insane. Like just insane. But I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of pulling for the Suns. I want to see Chris Paul like get there, and try to get that championship finally. So I'm gonna say Brooklyn and Phoenix. And if that happens, I feel like Brooklyn probably still wins that. I want Chris Paul, but if I'm picking with my head, man, those 3 guys in a 7-game series against Phoenix, I think Brooklyn would have it. But I'd have to see how strong Phoenix is playing leading up to that. Because if Booker is on point, if Ayton's on point, if Bridges is on point, along with Paul, they got some other guys too on there that's been shooting real good. Phoenix could do it, man. So I'm gonna pick Phoenix.
I like that, man. Phoenix could surprise anybody.
Yeah,
they could beat anybody.
Yeah, I got Phoenix coming out the West because I just like, I just like the way Booker's playing. He's always been a great shooter.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I love his fadeaway shot too, man. He almost got it patted down, almost. He's almost there. But on the East, I like Philly. I'm more comfortable with Philly, honestly, than with Brooklyn. So I'm gonna go with Philly and Phoenix, man.
I like that.
I like that. Yeah,
man. I like all unique finals, man. But man, I want to be mindful of you guys' time, man. We had you guys a little over an hour, and I want to thank you guys so much for joining us, man. We had some great conversations, talked on a variety of things. Hopefully we could do this again next time. And
sure, man.
Guys like us, up and coming, YouTubers and content creators, I think our voices are powerful, man. We give thought-provoking takes that ain't just, run-of-the-mill takes like we hear out here often. Yeah. So I enjoyed this, man. Hopefully we could do this sometime again.
Absolutely, man. This is definitely a pleasure. I had a lot of fun. Thank you guys for having us. This has been a treat. And, getting to talk a little bit of basketball too there at the end, man. Yeah. I was like, okay, threw a curveball. And, but I love talking sports, basketball, football, UFC, everything, man. Like, just, it's great. It's great. Even, there was an anime reference thrown out in there too. And, me and Devin, we watch all anime too. So if you guys, watch that too, man, we could get down on some of that, talking about that too. Absolutely.
We're fans of animes too as well.
What's some of y'all favorites,
Naruto,
man?
Dragon Ball Z, all that good stuff. One Piece. Fell off with One Piece a while ago, but I did enjoy it.
There's so many episodes, man. Like, I got friends that are into One Piece, and I'm just like, I can't do it because I'm too late. There's just too many.
You know what? I found like a hack way how you can shorten it of One Piece. You can start. They say you can start with some movies, at least 4 or 5 movies. And then after the movies, you can start around episode 300, and then you can start from there and catch up.
Okay. All right. I'm looking at that.
It's all anime One Piece fans out there who's looking to get into One Piece.
Yeah, man. One Piece is a good one, but I also couldn't keep up. But man, thank you guys again, man.
I appreciate you guys.
We'd love to speak with you guys sometime in the future. And you guys have a great night.
All right, man.
Hell yeah, man. Enjoy it, man. Gotta bring you guys back on too, bro.
Yeah.
We can flip flop it. Yeah.
Please do.
We gotta stick together, bro, because I feel like we keep doing what we're doing, bro. Our voices need to be at the top.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah, you're definitely right, man. Hell yeah, we'll because since we definitely use the same platform too, so we definitely got to link up, bro.
I appreciate it, man. Appreciate you guys.
100%. Hey, same here. All right.